Hello, everyone. I've been sitting here talking, and the mic was muted. I hope everybody's having a good night. Welcome to Anime-Zing Radio. We're doing a fun gaming stream where we're just playing some Stardew Valley. And I just realized the mic was muted. I've been talking for all this time, and nobody could hear me. I hope everybody's having a good day. It's been a fun day. A lot of stuff. It was a busy day doing a lot of errands and things like that. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to put all the stuff to work or not. We will try. But doing a stream tonight because I'm not going to be around tomorrow, so you're going to have Angela and Darren. I know Kaya has had some stuff going on, so he has not been able to join us for a bit. Hopefully, he'll be able to get things taken care of soon. I think I just ran all the way over here without the apples. That's okay. Some cool things going on the Twitch side of things. There's a charity concert going on at Witchy_T_Cup. One of the VTubers that we like to follow, Sari Berry. So she's going to be making a concert debut there. So if you want to go over and support them, go check them out over on Twitch. Oh, is that the one? Is that what I needed? Tiger trout. There we go. And we are going to throw a link up here. So if you want to support this charity stream, yeah, we do all kinds of stuff in here. I am actually excited that I just got this because that's going to finish off the fish tank. I have never completed this. So glittering boulder removed, got fishing bait. All these things are popping up. So let the craziness begin. We got the fish tank there. So like I said, I think the only thing we have left is 3 apples. So let's see what we can do about getting that done. And hello, Maria. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. And look at all this coffee that's ready. Oh, I think we missed one there. Yep, there we go. We missed one on over here too. And there we go. There's that. I don't know if we can get all of that together or if I have to have 3 of the same. We shall find out. The thunderstorm has finally subsided, it looks like. I see birds out there. It looks like the sun's trying to make its way through. there we go. That completes that. We got a heater. And everything is popping up. The last bundle. Farewell, fun. Goodbye. That's kind of neat. Got that finished. Let's get back to the farm, and I'm excited. That's the first time I've completed that. Is there anything up here too? Nothing forageable up here. Put that in there. And let's see, should we get both of those? Because we got baby chickens in here, we're going to throw a heater in here just to make sure everybody stays nice and warm. We got egg in the incubator. More stuff to sell. $13,000 in coffee. And I know that'll all be done soon. Let's check and see what we got going on in here. We started to get a new area ready. Oh, all the coffee is ready to be picked. We got a lot of coffee in here. We just get a ton of this stuff. And of course, we always enjoy shouting out to our VTubing friends that we've been making, quite a few of them recently. Of course, Cypro VT, Mochipan, Koniko _ Uesaki. A lot of really, really talented VTubers who work hard out there. Koniko had joined us earlier this week, but when we were gaming, she was in the chat, and it was fun, getting to chat with her. If you're around for that, be sure to go and support her channel. She does a really good job. Plays a lot of really good games and things. Hey, we got a lot of these. I feel like I gotta get like one area that's just all for coffee beans. Is this right? A ton of, yeah, I've got a bunch of corn in here. I'm gonna make some seeds. I have more corn up here. I do. So let's make a bunch of seeds because that's gonna go. Let me see. We got plenty of coffee beans and stuff for when it comes back around to spring. We're gonna have coffee all winter long too because of having the greenhouse there. Yeah, get all this. Now it's getting late. Let's head to bed. It'll be a nicer day tomorrow. So they're going to remove the rocks there. This was a very profitable day. 22,000, almost 23,000. 13,000 of that was just off the coffee. So that's where we're going to be making most of our money. The forecast for tomorrow, gonna rain. So I think we are going to focus a bit more on getting the delving into the mines to try to gain more rocks so that we can get more we got to move that up. I keep getting pings, so I apologize for going quiet here every now and then. Like I said, I hope everybody's having a wonderful, wonderful day out there. I'm getting too many of that crap stuff. Let's go say hello to all the animals here. The pigs are already finding truffles. Where is the chick? Or did they grow up? Might have grown up now. We're gonna let that stuff simmer for a bit. So let's do that. Look at this, we got coffee set already. And of course, I'm just ignoring the mail right now. Let's see what they got. Everyone, dear fun, everyone around town has been talking about your great generosity lately. Apparently, packages have been appearing in people's houses containing items they posted about years ago on the community center bulletin. And the packages are all addressed from your fawn. Thanks for going out of your way to do something like that. All of us in town are delighted. Mayor Lewis. Does that mean we have increased friendship with a lot of people? So that's cool. You know, we get some. Midas really likes us because we give him free food and stuff all the time. I throw that in there as we continue to organize stuff. That comes over here. Throw that up there. So let's move that down. Go bring this up. Now we're going to just go and take the mine cart over to the mines and let's start just collecting more and more rocks. And we'll start about 45. And the whole reason we're down here is just to collect rocks. I want to get as many as we can. And I said I want to try to get down to level 100 in the desert mines. But I'm going to use the stairs to do it. That way we don't have to spend so much time trying to find paths down. Let's drink some coffee so I can move faster. I got music playing in the background, plus a stream going. I have that charity concert going in the background as well. Some good singers have been coming through. I'm not sure if our friend Sari has sung already or if she's gonna be singing soon. Also, shout out to our friend Mortis, who's streaming right now, Mortis PT on Twitch. You can be sure to check him out. He was playing some Resident Evil 4, if that's your style of video games. We've had the honor of playing some games with him in the past on Aki's channel. He's a really cool individual. I've been honored to meet a lot of cool people and get to know some really talented streamers. So please do me a favor and follow them on Twitch. I know a lot of people work hard trying to put on good content. Not all of them are streaming currently, but like I said, CyproVT, we really enjoy his content. He usually streams late at night. Konako Urasawi is she's a late night streamer as well. She's West Coast. Of course, thank you everybody who comes and hangs out with us and tunes in on a regular basis. Things have been screwy, especially over the past year where my schedule has really increased and I haven't been around as much as I would like to. But we want to continue to bring good shows and have fun on the Sundays. I said this weekend you're going to have Angela and Darren talking with Kai a little bit earlier. Things have been tough for him, still recovering from an injury, so it may be a little bit before he returns to us. But of course, we wish him the best and hope for a speedy recovery. Now, this area is just all monsters. We gotta just kill everything. See if we can find all of them. There's one. Yeah, when you're out of work for a long period of time, financial stresses can happen. I had broken my foot and was out of work for like 5 weeks and years ago, and I know that can really take its toll on you. I can only imagine because he's been out for a lot longer than that. God, all these bats are just showing up everywhere. If you're not on our Discord, just go come over, say hello, hang out with us. We post some show news, notes. You can chat with us there. Yeah, you're not wrong there, Russ. Getting injured sometimes is a part of paying the bills, and we just gotta hope that with the work that I do, that getting injured is not a possibility. Because something goes wrong in my job and my industry, it could be more than just a little injury. I know that there have been some incidents I've seen through social media of a train derailment in Iowa that took the life of a truck driver who decided to cross the tracks while a train was coming, causing a major derailment. And you never want to see anybody killed or fatally injured or anything. But at the same time, and I see this so often, please, if there are gates down and a train is coming, don't go around them. I don't care if you're walking, if you're riding a bike, what's going on? Don't do it. You'd be amazed at the amount of close calls I've had. Because people are impatient. I think on the last trip, the last 2 days, we had 8 people who crossed the crossing while the lights were flashing and gates were down. And a couple of times we were within probably 300 feet of the crossing. So don't do it. And we are up to 178 rocks. That's actually pretty good for a day's work. Let's see if we can get a little bit more. Not a whole lot of rocks on this one. And there's no rocks down here. So you know what? We're just going to leave the mine. It's 9 o'clock. We'll head back home so we can throw that in there, that in there. Now just kind of zip through all that. You got bat wings up there. That. And we had geodes over here. Nope, that's not it. That's it. That and that. 73. We gotta go crack that open here too. Get more rocks in there. Let's throw that there. And slime, I think it was supposed to go in here. Yep. I'll throw that in there. So that was a productive day. So also big news coming up in the northern part of the U.S. for anybody who's into railroads. The Union Pacific Big Boy is coming through Pennsylvania. Expected, I think, within the next week or so to be going to Scranton at Steamtown. So if you want to see history and part of, one of the largest steam locomotives ever built, come on out and check that out. It's going to be something to see. We gotta say hello to the cat. Let's get all of that filled. Oh, we got mail. Fried eel. Nice. We got recipe. Cheese cauliflower from Pam. Oh my goodness. Crispy bass. Clint. All kinds of. My God. Spaghetti. Parsnip soup. Salmon dinner. Chowder. Fried mushroom. So let's throw that in there. Ross says that the actor behind the voice of Disney's American Dragon, Jake Long, says he thinks it's time the show got a revival and to see a little bit of the character as a young adult. Met him in 23 and asked him that question. He would love to come back for the role itself. That's cool. New baby chick hatched. So baby chicken. And call it Chick-fil-A. So cruel. There we go. We can make another baby. And like I said, big shout out to all of the awesome people out there who work hard every day. And our friend Rain is going live on Twitch. So give me just a moment. We'll get back to the game in here in just a moment. Just wanted to go in and lurk. Ross says, would have gone with Zaxby's or Slim Chickens or Tyson. I like to go with the restaurants first because we had Bo and Hongles. or Bojangles. Oh, I forgot we have a horse now. That's right. We built the stable last time we were playing. I completely forgot about that. So walking there, I haven't needed to walk everywhere because it's just ridden the horse. I am silly. Look at all the milk we got here too. Let's put that in there, and then that. We'll throw that in there. And that we can get rid of that. We'll get a few other things to sell. I think I saw stuff over here that was ready to collect. There was. Gotta name the horse. Gold Ship, and hope we don't get kicked. There could be a mistake naming the horse Gold Ship, but going in there, that's going in. We're gonna get rid of that, and we're gonna sell that one and that one. That's going in. I'm gonna sell that stuff too. And how many rocks we have? 601 there. Got 28 steps. Let's bring that stuff. Now we're gonna ride the horse over, and we're gonna open up some geodes. We ride past all these people's houses. Oh, can't go that way. Apparently, when you're on the horse, you can only have certain ways that you can go. So let's come in here. We'll talk with him. Process some geodes. Let's do these first. Oh, got some more iridium, so that's good. Oh, that right there is good. Oh, yeah, but I only have two arms. You know what I mean, Ross? I understand the joke, and I made one of my own. I don't know if we're gonna get anything new for the museum or not, but let's see what we get. Getting some iron on there. We got some coal. Still getting some interesting things. That's weird looking. We had like 70 of these things to start with. We're down to 47, so we're doing okay with getting a lot of overlapping things. I was hoping to get more of that. Hello, Konako. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. For all of you guys tuning in, be sure to check out Konako's channel. I think she's going to be streaming later tonight. So if you are here on the East Coast and you're a bit of a you enjoy staying up late and enjoying good content, check out her channel over on Twitch. Uh, I think I saw that you were streaming at some point tonight. Just woke up. That's okay. You stay up all night? You were still up when I got home this morning. You were still up and chatting when I got up this morning. So I'm not going to be able to do anything else with that. So let's clay. I'm just going to throw. Is there anything? Ooh, that's new. Oh, a couple of new things here. Ooh, the prismatic shard. That's valuable. So let's hurry down here. I hate when you can't sleep. I get that from time to time, especially with the job I have where I work such odd hours. It's not uncommon for me to be like, I just cannot sleep. And then you find me hanging out in your chat room at 2 o'clock in the morning. But I enjoy coming in and hanging out in your chat, and I thank you for coming and hanging out with us. It means a lot. And if you ever want to come on and just chat with us while we're just playing games, just let me know. I'd be happy to send you a link to join us and just to, chit chat and have some fun. Give me just a moment here. Let's hop on the horse and head back. I know it says that the bookseller was there, but I got a lot of crap I gotta sell. The link that I sent you only works for this current stream. Every time I stream, it's different. Um, so you don't have to pin that link because, like I said, that'll change because every stream is different. But if you are up for joining tonight, you're more than welcome to come and hang out. I know you said that you just woke up, so if you're trying to get all the cobwebs out and stuff, I totally understand that. We are just going to sell all of that. Now we'll go back and get more of this stuff in. And process geodes. Let's get some more of these in. Ghostbusters' new animated series will be titled Night Shift and be on Netflix in 2027. Interesting. They're doing another animated Ghostbusters. We had a lot of these geodes. I don't think we got anything else new. Nope, nothing new. So we shall head back. Actually, you know what? Let's go up this way. Don't need, not going there. All this stuff just grew in. It's like, you can't get up here because there's crap in the way. What do you got for books? Mining monthly, farming experience, run a little bit faster. You know what? That could be good. Kind of like that idea. Foraging experience, price catalog. I already got that. So let's get that and that. We knocked our mind. Yeah, this is a new guy. There's been a lot of new stuff added to the game since the last time I had played. Like these books are something new. I can like reading that. I now can ride faster. This here, I can run faster. So it's kind of neat that they have done all of this. I'm on year 2 of the game, so I'm farther along than I normally would be. Oh, oh yeah, I forgot. Forgot that opened up, and now I can go panning. I usually don't get very far into it either. This is the second longest I've played in a single game. I usually always start over, and then I didn't touch a game for God, probably a good 6 months because of just working and things of that nature. This stream is flowing from deep within the mountains. Hey, do you see that glistening in the water? Yes, that's quality ore. Willie's happy. The flow of water must be carrying it out of the mountain. I see that, Ross, and you're saying I'm finally getting to Pokemon to understand you and Darren. I have been playing Picopia a little bit. The wife's really been addicted to the game, but we did get Picopia. Well, he says it means we can start panning for ore. I've got extra pan in my backpack. Why don't you take it? Love getting all the free stuff. He grabs his stuff, hands it to me. Now I have a pan. You ever see ore glistening in the water? Use that pan and see what you find. Ah, you received a copper pan. Now we're riding up this way. I kind of was just riding this way because I wanted to see how the quarry was doing because I haven't been over here in a bit. Coal, copper, more rocks. You never have enough rocks, especially when you're trying to make your way down Turbo in the desert mines. Coming in. Well, we don't want trees growing here. We want rocks. So getting what Ooh, got some coal out of the ground there. That's not, when we get back to the farm, we're gonna got more ores to know. From up there yet. Trying to go around. Pine tar. Got the pine tar going. Now, put that in there, that in there. Got lots of amethyst. We'll throw that in there. Frozen tear. Throw that in there. Throw that in there. I'll throw those in there. Up here, wood and stone. That. I want that. And go for that. Because it takes 5 of those to be able to get. So that takes care of everything there. This side, you get the pine tar. Seeds up there. Oh, the beans in here were ready. Yeah, once you get the greenhouse, that really helps quite a bit because you can grow. It doesn't matter what time of year it is, you can grow anything. So if you have crops that you know are going to be extremely valuable crops, throw them in here once you get that unlocked. I forget which part of the community center unlocked this, but I was very happy. And you can see you get quite the yield out of the coffee beans. Coffee beans is a great start. You can, with one seed, you can fill up a huge area. And coffee is valuable. I forget to throw that in there. You can get it one of two ways, Konako. You can either complete a certain area of the community center to get it, or you can just get the subscription to the chain store, which will destroy the community center, and you can buy stuff from there. Like I said, this is the first time I've actually beat the community center. And to give you an idea, the coffee, 60 coffees was $9,000. So that's a lot right there we were able to get. Hello, John Knight. Yeah, the evil chain store. Only once have I ever done the chain store route. I would rather try to end tonight or this game playthrough. I actually completed the community center, so I'm happy about that. I hope you're having a wonderful start to your weekend, John. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's great seeing you. Oh boy, another all day of rain tomorrow. It's been a very rainy fall after a very dry summer in the game. Spirits are somewhat mildly perturbed. Story of my life. Kaya has been going through some things. Unfortunately, he has, as a lot of you know, Kaya was injured at work and has been out of work for some time. He has been spending quite a few weeks up in Maine with his family, trying to recover, trying to just kind of get his mind and body back in good health. So definitely wish him the best. And at some point, Kaya will be able to return to the show and hang out with us. We do miss him. Always enjoy having Kyle on with us. But at the same time, we want him to be healthy. We want him to be better. Um, don't want him to hurry back and run the risk of, making himself sick or anything worse. So I'm throwing this stuff down. And then we need goat milk. That way we can get goat meat every animal. And then we'll come in here, say hello to all the chickens. I have the auto feeder option on in here now, so that's good. I'll get a heater for. Many times we're getting the regular mushrooms. You don't want the regular mushrooms. I'll get the oh, look at that. We got some good eggplants going here. We got all kinds of good stuff. Yeah, sell, sell, sell. We'll sell the cloth too. We're gonna throw eggplants in here. Let's get that sold. Actually, no, we're gonna turn that into more seeds. Oh, I want to put that away. And then this was supposed to come over here into the seed makers. Oh, that's right. It's Friday. Let's go down and first we gotta pick up all our seeds. So those 10 corn just gave us 23 more corn seeds. Come over here. See if we can complete all this. There we go. Let's get that stuff away from there. All right, horse. Let's head south and see what the little cart seller's got back here. Got anything good? spinner, bullhead, rare crow. I mean, you can never have too many of those. Autumn's Bounty. You know what? We're going to grab one of those too because I'm going to be going to. You never have too much food, especially when you're planning on going into the mines. Yes, we do want Kaya to be happy. This was an area I did have farm going, and then I decided to move it over. And let's take some of this stuff out because we can use this to start doing the silo there. I want to get more. Questioning survival burger. How do you survive on a burger? When you find the right diner and you get just that perfectly cooked burger, that's how. In Pennsylvania, there's a lot of them. The wife and I were even talking earlier today about some of our, like, we were ranking the diners in the area, which the Soda Jerk in Hummelstown was number one. That's the best diner we've hit so far here in PA. Let's go. I'll just drop down 65. I've already made it all the way to the bottom. This is strictly, like, we're not trying for really anything but wanting to get the rock. We'll drink the coffee so we have that little bit more speed. Also want to remind everybody out there that coming up this fall, or I should probably more winter, you can find us at OnKey Expo. It's going to be going on in Danvers, Massachusetts, November 20th through the 22nd. We are expected to have the entire cast of Anime-Zing Radio. All four of us are supposed to be in person for OnKey Expo, which we are really, really excited to be a part of. So if you're in the Massachusetts area and you would like to get a chance to meet us, please head over to OnKey Expo. Like I said, November 20th through 22nd. It's the weekend before Thanksgiving, so sometimes that's a little tough for traveling purposes, but we are looking at having a good time. We are proud to partner with them this year. We are looking at the possibility of trying to book some VTubers to join us while we stream live from the event. Some of our longtime listeners know in the past we've streamed live from conventions we've had tables at, and OnKey is going to be no different. We're hoping to be able to interview some of the guests if possible. It'll be fun to get a chance to finally meet, Akio, a lot of people from the Astray agency. Mir Callum is going to be there. Wisp is supposed to be there. Obviously, that's all tentative on weather, tentative on health. All kinds of things could happen between now and then, which we hope doesn't. But let's be honest, winter in New England is a bear. Those who have never been out there don't understand that, in one day, 1 week's time, even from day to day, you might get, a 50-degree day on Monday, and Tuesday it's 20 degrees and you have 5 feet of snow. I wish I was kidding, but that's how it goes out there. I've lived most of my life in Massachusetts, and it is insane. But we are planning on being there. I know they have a lot of amazing guests that Anki themselves is bringing in. So you definitely want to check it out. It's the first VTuber convention on the East Coast. Those who are familiar in the VTuber world know of Offkai out in California. Anki is not associated with them, but they are doing a similar thing, but finally bringing a VTuber convention to the East Coast, because there's a lot of talented East Coast streamers who, they work hard and really hope to get some exposure out there. There is one on the West Coast called Offkai. That's kind of why they chose Anki for the name of the East Coast one. I believe it's in California. I know you're a West Coast streamer, Konako. I don't know your exact location. Obviously, for personal reasons, it is in the States. Give me a moment to finish. You're in Canada. Okay. Hello to the north. I used to live in the city of Plattsburgh, New York, which was about an hour from Montreal. Granted, I have never been to Canada. The closest I can say that I have been, yesterday's train coming back from Western PA, we had a Canadian Pacific locomotive. British Columbia side. Okay. I am not going to make the traditional Canadian jokes that Americans make. In fact, one of my best friends is Canadian. His family came from Toronto. I would love to go to Canada at some point, but obviously I don't know financial situations and things like that, Konako, but if you want to come out or able to come out for Anki Expo, we will be there. And it would be wonderful to meet you. I like how your sister had to ask me if I could guess who was older. I'm still kind of surprised that I was off by. I can understand that, needing a passport. I need to get one too, especially if we're going to be looking at wanting to do some traveling internationally in the coming years. Oh, it's almost 11 o'clock. Where's the way up? Now we need to head back because it is late. Frozen here. We're going to sell the coffee. That, 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 that. Glow ring. I like having the glow rings. Let's throw that ring in there. Rocks up there. 921. Once we get that full, I will go and create a bunch of things. I hit the millionaire achievement. That's the first time I've hit a million. A strange sound was heard in the night. Oh, I hit level 10 mining. Ooh. Chance to find geodes doubled. Gems worth 30% more. All right, chat. Should I become an excavator or a gemologist? We'll give this a little bit of a pause and see what you guys decide. All kinds of random stuff's going on. I see gemologist, excavator. All right, Konako, you are the deciding one. We're gonna have doubled geodes doubled, or we're gonna have gems worth more. The pressure is on. Not really. More money or more materials? All right, we got excavator. My kitten is in the background going insane. It says a storm is approaching, thunder and lightning expected tomorrow. Wonderful. So we got rain today, thunder and lightning tomorrow, but that's good because that means we're going to get some more batteries. Spirits are displeased. That's okay. They can be upset. We're going to be making a lot more coffee. One fresh lobster for Gus. Reward 800 gold. That means I've got to go fish and see if I can find a lobster. Also, for those of you out there, if you're going to be around the Philadelphia area in October, we're going to be at Animate Philly, walking around on Friday. I'm going to be there all weekend. What in the heck is this thing? going to be walking around Friday. We're going to be joined from 4 to 7 p.m. by our friend Rain VT. I'm excited to have her joining us on a tablet while we're walking around. I meant to take both of those. Let's come in here and say hello to all of our wonderful barnyard animals. I'll come over here, turn the wool into more cloth. We got to come in here and say hello to all of our ducks and chickens. And then we got to get this one. I think it's kind of neat too. A lot of the VTubers that we've become friends with, I've seen a lot of them performing songs and things of that nature. I gotta go digging through my memory cards. I know somewhere from a long, long time ago, I recorded a couple of parody songs. Now I know I have at least one of them on tape. I don't know if that's something that people would want to hear, how bad I did doing parody songs, but that was all part of a radio network I used to be associated with back when we started Anime-Zing Radio and Hazy Radio Network. The network no longer around. Zeta Ost was gracious enough to start her own network where many people were able to broadcast different things. We're just gonna plop that up, so we got a lot of that going on. Yeah. Say hello to the cat. We can't ignore our kitty. That's just mean if you sit there and ignore the kitty. We got that and that. We can get this. Let's get the truffles up here. Do you ever do any singing on your channel, Koniko? Just curious. I believe you were saying that you had done some voice acting in the past, but you haven't. I talked to so many people. If I'm getting that wrong, I apologize. You know what? We're gonna take these bombs with us, and we are gonna go to the mines. And let's go destroy stuff. Whoops, that's not where I wanted to go. I meant to go to the mines. Let's go 75. There's not a whole lot of rocks up here. Good Lord. Where was everything? I said we're trying to get a bunch of stuff. Look, the wanting to get more ores has already come to fruition. Look at this big cluster here of iron. They're just opening up pathways down everywhere. Let's see here. We get all this stuff. Oh, somebody's walking their dogs outside. I don't know if you can hear the dogs barking or not. I could hear it over the headset, so I apologize if there's outside noise. Get all this up here. All right, let's go back, see if we can get that ladder. And were you streaming tonight, Konako? I saw him talking in the chat about staying up for your stream. Oh, crew stream, sweet. It was fun getting a chance to chat with everybody in your Discord the other night. I felt bad a little bit when I popped in. I'm like, and you guys were talking about all the technical stuff. I'm like, crap, did I interrupt something? But I agree with you guys. You know, it's always good to have technologically knowledgeable friends. I'm as technologically impaired as one could be. When you talk about old people who don't understand technology, me. I know the bare minimums. I know how to hit buttons and start a podcast. That's about it. If something goes wrong, I'm screwed. Oh, that's cool. Tech support voice chat soon. I'm sure that will be very much appreciated by a lot of people who do streaming and stuff. I love that you are looking out for the community so much. That's that's a wonderful thing that you do. If you're not a part of Konako's Discord, you definitely need to join her channel. She's got helpful tips and tricks on there. She's got links to many things if you want to learn about getting into um, being a streamer, if you want to get into um, being a VTuber. She's got plenty of great advice. And oh, give me just 1 second here. Got a message here. I am full up. The bone sword. I don't need that. $8 o'clock. So, you know what? Let's drop a bomb over here and run. Oh, I got a little bit of damage from that. Run and hide. Bone fragments. I feel like I could get rid of that because that's going to be worth more. Gene Wilder biopics in the works. That's pretty good. Known for many wonderful roles in Hollywood, including Willy Wonka in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I never got to meet him. I don't think he ever really did like the convention circuit. We will finish off this area, and now we will get out of here. So we can head back to the bus stop. I am getting low on coffee beans. That's okay. What if we run out of coffee beans to make coffee? We'll just throw other stuff in there. Get that. That. All right, let's come over here. Throw that stuff in there. That. Up here, we get that. And over here, throw this stuff in. That. $9,000 in coffee. We got a bunch of that in there. That gets rid of all of that stuff. we'll get some of this stuff smelting here in a little while. Let's go to bed. I did say. I'll get the fireplace going again. If you're interested in joining our Discord server and you have not done so yet, we are posting the link in chat. I hope that you guys want to come and hang out with us. It's wonderful having you in there. Like I said, we give show updates, things going on. We follow some fellow streamers on Discord and can share their stuff there as well. So if you're interested in joining us, please click the link. Come on over, hang out with us. And only 11,000 this time, but I mean, we're in the 100,000 some right now, so I think we're doing okay on money. Spreading weeds have caused damage to the farm. Well, that's not good. Let's go see what has happened. It's going to be cloudy or it's going to be windy. Good humor today with that. Queen of the sauce. We are going to learn fruit salad. Let's say hello to the kitty. Always important to say hello to the cat. You got to come up here, grab that. So what damage was done? I have no idea what this thing is still. A strange capsule. The fact that you could pick that up is unnerving. And we'll just throw that. We'll throw that down here. Something is growing in there. If any of you have played this and you know what's going on in that, that's kind of like freaky. It's making me freak the hell out. We come over here, we say hello to all the chickens and ducks. I should probably look at going and getting some rabbits too, so we can get some rabbit stuff. We're gonna wait on that. Oh, look at it. We got cranberries. Nice. How pricey are the cranberries? We will probably stream for another 15 15, 20 minutes or so. Probably somewhere around 9:30 we'll cut it. I've been streaming for a couple hours. Fall seeds. And you know what? We got fall seeds here. We have areas where there is nothing growing at the moment. So let's plant what we got. Oh, Pam found a beer in the drawer. How much of an alcoholic do you have to be like, oh, I opened a drawer and found a beer. Here, have it. The hell is wrong with people? Yeah, ooh, that is pretty good prices right there. We're going to hold on to that because that's going to make for really good. I'm sure if we add like alcohol, that's going to really increase. That. Holding on to that. Sell. I might as well just drink the beer. I mean, she was nice enough to send it to us. We might as well oblige and just drink it. Truffle oil. As we come over this way and take a look at, oh, some of these have already been struck. We got 3 that are already alive. Oh, and those 2 are going as well. So throw that in there. We're going to bring some coffee real quick. And now let's head south. And what she got today? Melon seeds for the summer. Bok choy seeds. You know what? We'll look at those because I think we still have an open area. Truffle oil, don't need. Fried eel. I think we're good with everything else. So that's all we're going to get from there. Let's see. She have bunnies today? Oh, we can buy rabbits.
Oh, girl, what?
Yay! So we got our first bunny. Yeah, sorry about that, Ross. I had a name in mind already. I will go Thumper for the next one, just for you. Let's chop down some of this stuff here. Okay, so since we're not getting any more stuff from that, that means it's full. Oh, I know. I know where you're going with that, and I appreciate it. And I know I mentioned on Key Expo earlier, we're looking at the possibility of, while live streaming, maybe bringing on some independent VTubers that are not guests of the convention, but be able to give them some exposure at the first East Coast VTuber convention. I have a few people in mind that would be fun and honored to have come on. So once we get more plans finalized on that, we will get a list and things like that together. And thank you so much, Konako, for invading our Discord. Help it grow, help it be insane. We're all a little insane. But the insanity is what's fun. And you can also blame your sister on telling me the story about what happened with you in trains when you were younger. So don't be mad at me. They put me up to it. I'm gonna put that stuff in there. Throw that and that in there. So that is 10 more of these. We are up to 38. I want to get to 99. That is the ultimate goal. You know what? You know that has to be true because I don't know you well enough to be able to do something like that on my own. And I will, for those that are on the Discord, I have not posted the photo yet. I posted it a few places and forgot to post it in my own Discord. But I was able to get a picture yesterday from the Rockville Bridge while we were stopped waiting for a train passing the other direction. And it was an absolutely gorgeous picture. Sunset, just the timing was nice and just really, really pretty area. And it's a view that you can only get if you are on a train. Which, if you live in Pennsylvania, you can take Amtrak West, out of Harrisburg towards Pittsburgh, and you would be able to cross the viaduct. but it is a beautiful, beautiful scene, and I will share that probably after we're done streaming. There goes Pam the Lush. I'm just killing trees right now. I know I wanted to go after more rocks, but I can't see going into the mines with only like a couple hours to be able to go get materials. So we will just gather materials around out here. So, Chronicle, I have to ask. I know you were making some comments. Have you played Stardew Valley? Do you play it much, or haven't played it in a while? Let's see what the quarry looks like. We could grab a few things while up here. You know, let's just see if we see any glowing areas along the water. Since we have a little bit of time before it's too dark and too late to do anything. Oh, there we go. Got gold ore and coal. Do I have anything in there? No. In fact, you know what? I could probably bring that back with me. Start chopping down some of these trees here. We'll probably play out the rest of this day and then call it a night. I will be working tomorrow, so I will be working again Sunday and Monday. So I will not be on the stream tomorrow night. But do tune in. Angela and Darren will have control of the show. You never know what's going to happen when I'm away. Do know that they do always have fun, especially interacting with all of you awesome viewers who tune in on a regular basis. We really do appreciate all the support that we've gotten over the years. I know it's been 12 years, over 12 years I've been doing this. And it sounds insane every time I say it. I know we have changed formats and different things that we've done over the years. So hopefully everybody continues to enjoy the content that we put on. I love getting to be able to talk to so many interesting people and learn so much from so many different individuals. There's so much stuff out there that I don't know, and getting a chance to learn it from everybody is always such a blessing. I can honestly say that one of the greatest things about doing the show has been the people I've had the honor of meeting and interacting with. I got fall seeds here. No, not there. I'll just throw that there for now. Now we gotta put that stuff there. What is that? That's just oil. That's truffle oil. Truffle oil, I think I had up over here. Yeah, I've got truffle oil. I got oil over here too. I got crap. I have a lot of cranberries. Holy cow. Well, on that note, we are going to bed. And did I say hello to the cat? I did. That's important. Gotta make sure that the cats are happy. Gotta make sure that you love your animals. Whose music is bad? Farming? That's a pretty decent breakdown. So, on that note, I think we're going to end the game here. We've got quite a bit accomplished. I know I have the free run photo up there. Camera has been going kind of crazy. I need to resecure it due to the fact that the cats have not been very nice. Frieren is a fantastic anime. I've tossed around the idea of next cosplay I do possibly being Hyter, the drunken monk. That way I can drink and just be an idiot, and it'd just be in character. I have not done cosplay in a while. I think the last cosplay I did was dressing up as Kobayashi from Kobayashi. So technically a crossplay, but not really because in one episode she was turned into a guy. So I could always use that aspect if I'm like, oh no, I don't crossplay. But let's be honest, everything was pretty good. 2012 was the last one. Oh, the cranberries. Okay, I see what you did there. Ross, I was like, I didn't talk about music. But a lot of stuff has been going on. It's gonna be a crazy week. I know next week I will not. I'm gonna miss back-to-back shows because I will be on the road next Sunday. I will be in Hagerstown, Maryland, if not on a train home next Sunday night. So you're not gonna see me tomorrow on the 7th because I'll be heading to Altoona, and then the 14th I will either be in Maryland or on the way back from Maryland. Yeah, I think that would be fun if I ever make it. If the family ever is able to make it out to West Coast, um, Canada, it would be wonderful to get a chance to meet you. And the offer extends if you're able to make it out this way to the East Coast at all. Like I said, if miracles happen and you're able to come to On Key Expo, we would love to meet you. Love to meet everybody. We're excited about being there. Um, Always excited about getting to see people. I love conventions. Don't get out to them as much as I used to. There was a point in time in my especially early on in show history before moving to Pennsylvania and getting the job with the railroad, I was averaging between 10 and 15 conventions a year, which sounds insane, especially considering the fact that I wasn't making nearly the money I am now. That was one of the benefits of living in Massachusetts at the time and having a lot of conventions around us, a lot of smaller ones. The year before moving to Pennsylvania, so 4 years ago, I attended 13 conventions in 7 states. We tabled at 5, press at 5, and just randomly attended 3. And that includes like some big cons like Anime Boston and Kineticon, some smaller conventions like a regional one up near Syracuse, New York. But through it all, always had a great time. Went to a gaming convention in Syracuse a few years ago where we were lucky enough to meet Sean Chiplock and Kelly Baskin, who both from that event ended up becoming guests on the show. Both amazingly talented people. Kelly Baskin's best known as Amber in Genshin Impact. Sean Chiplock has had a lot of wonderful roles in anime. He was also a Genshin voice actor. Had a chance to meet Christina V. I got her autograph on a Familiar Zero DVD cover. But, it was a fun time coming on, hanging out with everybody. Thank you to everyone who tuned in, whether you've stuck around the entire time, you just popped in for a short amount of time, or anything in between. We really appreciate all of you awesome people come in. And Konako says, I used to work convention floors for booths. Yeah, that's one thing I like. Some of these conventions I've gone to recently, it's weird because I don't have tables at them. We've just been going as attendees, not as press or anything like that, just as attendees, and I kind of miss having a table. I love Amelie. I like Christina V and Amelie, both very talented voice actors. And Amelie's got an amazing singing voice. For those of you who don't know, she has done some fantastic songs. I know Christina V was very nice when I got to meet her. I got to check something here real quick. Give me just a moment and continue to mumble to everyone as I figure all this stuff out. And for those of you who are in the AZR chat, I was finally able to post about the. I don't know why they sent me the same thing twice. It's like, oh, you have a new text message. I already know what train I was scheduled. But I did post that photo again in our general chat. So if you want to come in and check out the photo that was able to take from the Rockville Bridge, please do so. I hope everybody out there has a wonderful rest of the weekend. Stay safe, have fun. Kodako, I know you're going to be streaming later tonight. I hope you have an amazing stream if I'm not able to join because of sleeping, but definitely enjoy the content that you do when I can catch it and wish you the best. Everybody else, Ross, um, John, great chat, guys. Have a good weekend. And don't give Angela and Darren too hard of a time tomorrow. Who am I kidding? Give them a plenty of hard time. I know, Ross, you're good at distracting and derailing, so keep it up. Until then, everyone have a great weekend, and we'll see you again for more Anime-Zing Radio here on YouTube and Twitch.